Welcome back to my Dark Souls series. I'm here in Majula. I've got the Santier spear, and I'm about to break its head off because, as you can tell from the little durability meter, it's just about done. And I got this because some commenters decided to inform me that when I found this in the Doors of Pharos, it's actually a pretty neat weapon, but you need to break through its 500 durability to get that head off. Which I should be about at right now. Maybe. Okay, how is it taking this long? I had it at like... Okay, I'm down to 2. I was gonna say, I started doing this at like 8 durability. I thought it would go faster than this. Come on. Almost there. The suspense is killing me. I don't know which swing's gonna break it. Here we go. Maybe. No? There we go. So, my Santier spear has broken, but that doesn't actually mean anything, because now it has infinite durability. Cause see, it's listed as having 0 of 500, but apparently it is going to remain usable despite that. So the R2 is kind of shit because you slam it down. It's like, nice good spear poke for R1. It's supposed to have some cool... There we go. So it has some pretty cool... Let's see if... I should wait for my stamina to recharge first. But it has some pretty cool two-handed attacks like that. Like, holy shit, what is that? So you can potentially really wreck people. Oh, forgot to wait again. This is supposed to be a weapon that really pisses people off in PvP because of the sheer... sort of... Yeah, like that. Like, it has these spinning attacks. It supposedly has rolling attacks. Not entirely sure what that means. I might be a little heavy right now to even do the proper attack that they're talking about, but it definitely has some cool moves. I'm gonna try the sprinting moves to see if they look any different. So running R1, that is cool. And then running R2 just looks the same. But I think R1's the only running attack. Concern here is it's a little slow, and it does drain your stamina pretty heavily, but it could be not only a really fun weapon to use because of its very varied moveset, it might be fun to watch for you guys compared to my normal spear antics. And if I don't like it, I always can just go back to throwing lightning at people. That's always fun. Speaking of spells, I do have a pyromancy spell because I had extra attunement slots to use, so I figured I'd equip something. And that just seemed like a cool move. Flame Swath. You lock onto someone, you throw that out there, and it fucking explodes. And hopefully that'll come in handy at some point. If not, I'll just keep throwing lightning spears, because I have so many of them. Minor issue, though, is I used my soul vessel to respec because I didn't have the stats for the Santier spear. And that seemed like a good opportunity because it gave me a chance to reallocate points in general. So now I have 40 attunements in particular, which means I can cast a lot of spells. Like, all of the spells, I can cast so many of them. I have 30 lightning spears by default. I have, how many? 5 sunlight spears, so I can wreck shop at this point. But the downside is, I didn't think about the fact that I had a high dexterity requirement on my hide spear. So, until I level up a few times, because I don't want to waste my only remaining soul vessel, I'm going to just I'm just going to be stuck with this weapon, whether I figure out, like, whether I realize that I prefer it or not. I'm going to be stuck with this weapon right here until I get 3 more dexterity to actually be able to use the hide spear again. So this will be the trial period where I practice using this weapon in PvP and find out if that's worthwhile or not. I guess we'll just give it a go. Alright, here is the bonfire that is labeled as being under Dranglaec Castle. I am here because, as you might remember, not too long ago, where is it, like right around here somewhere, I fell through, there it is, I fell through the ceiling and landed here when I was exploring that big room full of statue enemies. And I want to find out what's going to be here. Oh, that's it. Well, shit. I cowardly teleported back to move on, thinking that I had a whole area to explore. It's just this old man again. Okay, what do you have to say this time? Guy who always denies me.
We meet again, young undead. You have the look of a true seeker. I am Dark Diver Granda, seeker of dark, giver of dark. If you seek true dark, I will grant it to you, as much as you desire. Well then, is dark what you wish for?
Oh. It's another covenant. Okay, well, frankly, I'm already done with the Sunlight Covenant, so let's join for no apparent reason, because I'm already rank 3 in this one and can't get any more benefits. Also, trophies. I like trophies. Thanks for the trophy, dude. Alright, I got an Abyss Seal. What does that do?
There you are. You are now a pilgrim of dark. The dark chasm beckons you. Those drawn to the dark are destined to seek it.
What is going to happen if I get in that? Excuse me, sir? You want to explain that? Covenant ring for the pilgrims of dark. Increase attack strength of hexes, but casting them reduces hit points. Well, I don't actually have hexes to cast, so I'm a cleric, as it turns out, that has holy spells. What is your deal? I need more explanation of what I'm about to get myself into.
Finally, you are here, young undead. Now, open the depths of darkness, young undead. The dark awaits you.
Well, I suppose here goes nothing. Am I gonna regret this? Well, it sure is dark in here. Oh, I'm in water. Can I get out of the water? Is this it for me? Am I here to die? Okay. That was concerning. So someone managed to die like right here. Oh look, all these other players are coming in. Be wary of hole. Fuck! Fuck! Dude. God! I can't believe that just happened. Well, if there was ever a time to use a flame butterfly, I think it might be right now. What am I looking at now? Okay, that's a chasm of death, but that's a watery... Oh, that water also kind of leads to death. But not quite, okay. Now I can actually see what's... Oh, gotta close that menu before I actually need to do actions. What? Oh, the tiny spike is in the way? Really? Okay. So I gotta move this way, clearly, to progress. And try not to fall off cliffs. So that's a dead end over there, so I'll go this way. Man. Yeah, this is probably the most vital use of darkness I've seen in the game. I mean, of torches. It's just such a dark area. Tough enemy ahead. Where's it gonna be? Tough enemy, sir? Ah, come on. I didn't even touch the darkness. Oh. Oh. I see the tough enemy. But does he see me? Can I binoculars him to death? Hey buddy, how you doing? Having a good day? I'm having a good lightning. Ha ha ha. Lightning spear? Is he dead yet? He's not dead yet. Ah, motherfucker. Motherfucker. Ah, fuck, I couldn't switch to my shield. Aha. Okay. Got greedy there. Should have definitely switched to melee faster. I think I'm just gonna come back to this later. This is I'm just gonna burn through human effigies if I keep doing this. Alright, I'm back in Dranglaec Castle to have one last look around before I move on to the Shrine of Amana. And I think there was down here was a place I never went to yet. What am I gonna get myself into? Do these guys wake up? At all? No? Produce the symbol of the king. Okay, another dead end. Time to teleport somewhere else. So here's something interesting about this spear. You can sort of just pummel your way through their defenses, it seems. Although doing the second flurry of attack seems like a mistake because it drains my stamina all the way down. And that means... oh, here we go. It's such a comical flurry of attacks that I can just sort of power through everything he tries to do. So as an offensive weapon of taking down armored opponents, it's definitely somewhat effective. But I have to be careful about the fact that I'm clearly vulnerable while trying to do that. And if I want to use my shield, then that's totally acceptable, but all I can do is my thrusting attack, really, which is far less threatening than the flurry of blows I can do otherwise. But I'm here because I want to check out, finally, this direction with the door. Because I skipped this previously, because it seemed to be the, is it just a throne room? I skipped this room previously because it seemed like the forward direction. But every time I try to think that way in these games, that never seems to work out, does it? That looks like a dead end. Poor soul. There's nothing. That might be it. It's just these two thrones. Okay. So I'm actually way more done with Dranglaec Castle than I originally thought. Alright, I'm back in the Shrine of Amana. Having wandered off to do a bunch of things that turned out to not pan out anyway. So basically, virtually nothing has actually happened since I teleported away from this area to explore. Except for the one... oh, what? Sniper spot, by the way, here. Take a look around. There's something down there. I can't tell if it's a rock or an NPC. There's something moving down there that was probably alive. Oh, that's clearly alive. So I'm guessing those are all enemies, aren't they? I'm gonna go ahead and actually just fight them, though, one-on-one. Or head down there anyway. So there's a more spiral staircase, but there's also a door. Let's try the door first. Since down seems to be the more obvious way of going forward. Do I knock it down? Yes, I do. Okay, so I'll be getting that item later, apparently. But what else is up here? Are you ready? For the... I don't know. I'm sure I'll be fine. Nothing's ever gone wrong up to this point. Is that a... got a poison mushroom hanging out back there? Hey, buddy. What you doing all alone? I'm gonna stab you the shit out of you. How's that feel? Actually, yeah. This spear actually does seem to be acceptable as a melee weapon. Alright, so it might be a trap, but it's not a mimic. Not a trap either. Okay. Skeptic spice. Is that all that's up here? Just some skeptic spice? Okay, so down the slope I go. I'm very concerned about... well, I'm not overly concerned about whether or not I'll like this weapon ultimately. Because yeah, it's cool, but it's vulnerable. And on top of many other things, it's just not fully upgraded, unfortunately. Some of the things I didn't consider when respecking for this weapon to try it out is that obviously there's the part where I forgot about my dexterity requirement on Hide Spear, so I couldn't switch back. But also, I didn't think about the fact that this weapon... is that water safe to walk in? Oh, there's an item back here. I'm hoping that this water's not just like that there's not just pits in the water. It's concerning because I can't see under it very well. But what I was concerned about... oh, hey buddy! How you doing? You look like a cleric. And you also look like dead! Ha ha ha. Let's see. Come on, come on, come on. Let's have fun. Ha 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 ha. That's fun. That's definitely fun to do. I'm gonna get myself killed doing it though. It's the feeling I'm getting right now. It doesn't do that much damage. Oh, buddy! You do... what was that, bleed damage, I assume? The red stuff's bleed, I'm pretty sure. Let's get you to lunge at me again. No? Where are you attacking? Because I'm over here. You're... oh, I'm two-handing. I mean, I'm one-handing on accident. My bad. Let's just take this guy out. There we go. That's very fun to do. Okay. I just gotta be very careful about whether I'm one-handing or two-handing my weapons. The item I knocked off the cliff is over there. But it's safe to walk over there. Well, only one way to check, I think. To use a flame butterfly. There we go. Now I can see the ground for sure, so I know it's safe. I know if there's going to be any pits to fall off, like that right there, now I can see it on the way. So let's just be careful here and check out this item I knocked down. Oops, my inventory's still open. Oh, Flame Butterfly and Twinkling Titanite. Good for me. Definitely worth checking out then. They gave back the item that I needed to navigate the area, the Flame Butterfly. And they also gave me Twinkling Titanite, which I used to upgrade basically everything I'm wearing right now, which is actually really concerning. That's just the nice thing about the hide spear was that it previously just stabbed this guy a few times. Ah, well, I went ahead and doused that, didn't I? My bad. Took him out though, but now I don't have light. So what I'm getting here is that if I see sparkles under the water, yep. So whenever there's sparkles under the water, that's actually one of these horrifying creatures. Which means there was one of them hanging out right by this where I entered the area. Come on, buddy. Trying to hide from me? Dude, you're attacking the wrong way. I gotta be careful because I don't know where the cliffs are. But if I walk straight at this guy, I know I'm safe there because as far as I know, nothing in this game swims. So if I see it... There's another one. If I see it out there, it has to be safe to go straight at it. Because it's probably not floating over a chasm. It's going to have to be on the ground. Let's just be careful around here. We got a torch. Yep. All lit up over here. And some sort of house. What's over here, though? Another one of those... Hey, buddies. Did not see you hanging out over there. That's fine, though. I know how to deal with people like you. That didn't kill either of you. Shit. But I'm still okay. Oh, he lunged at me. I know how to deal with lungers. Okay. So I took a little damage. Down one Estus flask. Still 10 to go, so not awful. I think if I'm at risk of anything here, it's going to be a sudden death and not a gradual one. Of course there would be a curse pot hanging out over there. It's a good thing I'm exploring, because noticing this now is probably way better than noticing it later. Oh look, there's also chest. I bet you that if I was walking around in there and dealing with whatever's inside that building, that the cursed pot was probably going to be an annoying problem. Oh, there's a window. Can I see in? Not really. No idea if there's anything nasty inside, but let's keep... I'll finish skirting the building first. Find... hey, buddy. Hey, how you doing? That was very rude of you. Although I should have been more observant too. But let's just go ahead and deal with you right now. It's just a fucking flurry of blows. It's really satisfying. But it drains my stamina when I do it twice, so that's not very smart to do, actually, in many situations. We got an NPC? Is NPC also surrounded by deadly things in here? Let's check the other room first. Does it just open up to the back door? Okay, so it's just an empty building with a girl in it. Switch to shield. Why not? How you doing, lady? What's the message say about you? Curse ahead. Oh, just the pot I broke.
We knew you were coming, and stop singing. We are Milfanito. We are here to sing to those bound by death and dark.
Well, that was a thing. I guess I'll just continue. I don't see any evidence of items around here, so on the path we go. How many more things are going to come out of the water and try to murder me? Please just be a safe, straight shot. Okay. Making me concerned here, game. They're going to try to kill me. And... oh, Right. Why am I walking across these paths so fast when I know That's fuck, roll. Okay. This became a little problematic. Hey, buddy. Thanks for doing an attack that didn't actually hit me so that I could... Oh, shit. I accidentally switched weapons instead of... I meant to switch to one-handing so I could equip my shield, but I accidentally just switched to my binoculars and freaking bow instead, which is not a great solution for this problem. Just go down, buddy. Oh, he's coming. Down you go. A noteworthy difference between this weapon and my previous one is that when I do these one-handed jabs, I cannot continue to block with my shield. It looks similar in attack, but you'll notice I put that my whole shield moves during the attack, so I'm actually not blocking at that moment, which is important to keep in mind because sometimes I sit there and start poking at people behind my shield with normal spears, and I have to be fully aware of that, the fact that that's no longer the case if I'm going to avoid getting myself killed. Hey, buddy, I see you there. And now you see nothing. This is a very straightforward area, it appears, unless there's a bunch of secrets somewhere I'm missing. I don't feel like there's a lot of room for secrets with how it's just a big open area with water. I found the secret that was knocking that guy off the cliff. Got souls. Buddy, come here. Ha 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 ha. I see you. I see all. I really want to upgrade this weapon because it does disappointing damage right now. It's only a, this is the, fuck. Hey buddy. I have a shield. Ah ha ha. Although you didn't hit me anyway, so who cares about the shield? Let's go into the dry land where I can see better. Hey buddy. And backstab. Enjoy being on the ground. I'll enjoy waiting for you to stand up so I can do this. Ha 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 ha. This is fun. That ridiculous flurry of blows will be much scarier once I upgrade this weapon to deal, you know, actual damage. Ow! Didn't switch to shield fast enough. I really need to get back in the habit of defaulting to using my shield. I'm not used to switching between one-handed and two-handed so often, which is a bad change for me. And there was me failing to switch weapons. I meant to switch weapons to two-handed so I could start punishing him after he was getting up, but I didn't press triangle at the right time, so it was not happening. There we go. It's a learning curve. Got to adapt to a different playstyle than I've been using so far, which is often hazardous to have someone change the way they play a game midway through, especially when you... Oh, that's a Heavenly Thunder for no reason. That was dumb. I figured, hey, I have 10 great heals, so why not just blow one every now and then to heal instead of using an Estus Flask? Does not work out so great when you scroll to the wrong goddamn spell. Oh, there's one more over here. Buddy. Dude, you don't even go after me, you know that? You're just doing this whole thing wrong. Oh, that was... Okay, R1's clearly more effective against these specific guys, just because you get to keep the flurry going. Because that R2 does not last long. It doesn't quite take them down, and the recovery time is huge. You do this big power attack, it drains all your stamina, and then you have to sit there and wait to recover. But you do the R1s, and you still have more stamina at the end of the first one. So you actually chains the two combos together. So it's actually a much more fast and effective attack. Listen carefully to messages ahead. Okay. Oh. Got a monster. Any other ones around here? I don't see any more glitter besides this one. Hey, buddy. I accidentally am one-handing this. Hang on a second. Just let me change my pants. I mean my spear. Yes, my hands. That's the words I'm looking for. So how dangerous is this chest? Oh, Jesus, I broke it. Okay. I got rubbish. Shit.
you will lose everything.